Welcome back again to Spirituality with a Spin. I am Ryan Keys, your host, and I am outside enjoying nature, and that's one of the things that you have to learn to do to lessen the symptoms of this ascension syndrome.
Branches now pulled by wires of love to keep you warm. Rose meet records gathered in your shade branches and strong space.
Welcome back once again to Spirituality with a Spin. I am Ryan Keys, your host. And in the vein of my mantra, do something different every day, no matter how big or small, to give the universe an open door to bless you with opportunity and to nudge you into the now. That is where we're headed today. We have been working towards building a better being, our best version of ourselves. When I was first talking on this channel in 2016, I was approaching things from the tactical nature of the 3D in many ways, approaching it from the outside in. Then I learned. I allowed the layers to peel away. I allowed the vulnerability to become my new level of vision. I began not to let my emotions supersede my intelligence. I began not to operate solely based on the being, the body, the 3D. Going with my gut, going with my intuition, overriding instinct, because I don't come from a place of fear any longer. I do not reside in a level of fear or understanding of that confined, chaotic element that is abundant in this society. Nor do I come from a place of greed, thereby releasing myself from the confines of this is mine and that is yours. Open hands, open heart, open eyes, no surprise. My heart bleeds every day for people to see through their heart, through their love. We have been swayed by the dark and by the lies. You see, nothing extreme will ever be correct. The far left or the far right. No, dark or light. Extremes are not your answer. balance, inner peace. Inner peace puts all the pieces into place. I will say that one more time because I got goosebumps and they are driving me up the wall, and I'm going to share it with you. Inner peace puts all the pieces in place. Now, I have been fine-tuning like a tuning fork this 2017. We are building from the top down and the bottom up, and we are meeting in the center, the middle ground, the middle road, where the message sits. Not listening to a messenger, we're only listening to the message. Only listening to the message. Don't get caught in a label. Don't get caught in a lie. Don't be confined in a cage of your own creation. Find your freedom. Find your foundation. Build from the bottom up. Put your feet on something solid. That comes with education, understanding, and application of heart. That's heavy. You see, you are where you are at because you agreed to be there. And that place that you agreed upon is perfect. Perfectly designed for the process of where you are right now, to put you in the present moment. Stop letting the past frustrate you. Stop letting the past barge into today and take it away. When Lot walked out of Sodom, God said one thing: do not look back. Keep going forward. Because if you do, it's bad news. Lot's wife looked back and she turned to a pillar of salt, according to this story. What does a pillar of salt signify? The flow, the universal flow. So the rivers flow from the head, from the crown down, and that's why you have to be securely fastened in your foundation from the feet up. And then it fills that chalice in your chest where your heart sits. And it gives you courage. It gives you the ability to create. It gives you the compassion to become a co-creator. You want to have success with your twin, or your divine partner, as I like to call it, divine partner on a divine purpose. When that person comes into your life, whether they have a husband or a wife, or whether they have a family, or whatever the hell is going on, it is something different. And I want you to be dedicated to different. That's why I want you to do something different every day, at least one thing. No matter how big or small, one thing. Because, my friends, today change is your co-pilot. Do not let change come in like chaos. Don't let it wreck you. Because change is actually a catalyst. Change is a force that the Creator uses for the cause and effect, for the karmic, for the co-creative stance. It isn't necessarily designed to destroy. It just does inadvertently, due to whatever situation is abundant at the time it arrives. Like a hurricane could destroy a whole island, but if that island was empty, no one would be able to tell you about how much the storm did in damage. Nobody would be affected by the storm. But when people decide to move in the path of the storm, well, then we have a whole new story. So I'm trying to help you go with the flow. Jump in the river of life, where you learn a lesson your way. And occasionally you'll have a bump in the road, sidetrack. But you'll be ready for that, because change has become part of who you are. Because you're focused on the now. You're focused on being here in the moment, in the present moment. You're not lost living in the past. You're no longer adhering to old values, to an old system, to an old idea of you. Because I'm going to challenge you today, yet again, with the 4 agreements. I'm going to challenge that more than 50% is okay. You don't have to force your way. You don't have to break something to fix it. You can find what's wrong with it and fix that. So let me read this one more time so we have this clear in our head. The 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Do you hear that? Don't even use your own words against yourself. Don't disempower yourself. Don't disenfranchise yourself. You are I am. You are the I am energy. You are straight from the birthplace of beings. You are heaven sent. You are a divine manifester, not something from the mud. You have been lied to. You have been stolen from. You are from above, not from below. You're not a being of darkness or light. You are a being of divine love. There's a big difference. Don't let the contrast kill you. Right? Don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. Whoa, that's heavy. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. What you are immune to is the opinions and actions of others. You won't be the victim of needless suffering if you don't take what they say personally. Don't take what they do personally, because understand they're doing it because of themselves. Okay? Don't make assumptions. Oh shit. When you assume, there's an old phrase, makes an ass out of me and you. Yeah. Don't assume. Find the courage to ask questions, to express what you really want, your true desire, my friends. Communicate with others as clearly as you would to avoid misunderstanding, sadness, or drama. Now, if I'm trying to get from point A to point B, if I'm trying to get to a city I don't know where it's at and I got to stop and ask for directions, I'm not going to ask for, give me the roundabout, the ass to the elbow way through the trees and tell me 16 turns when there's a one direct route. You know what I'm saying. Spiritual spanking. Whoopsh, take that. Hello? Let me read it again. Do not make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Okay. Always do your best. Now that's one that all of you are doing. Anybody that follows me is doing their best. Right? Right? Always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to when you're sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Regret is a dream killer, my friends. All the things you wish you had done and you never did, damn it. Wow. When you had all these days to do something different and you didn't do a damn thing. Whoa. Let's put that on a tombstone. Not on mine, though, please. This energy you want, this love you're seeking, this divine union, isn't like a union you've had before. It isn't like a friend down the street. It's not going to be like a soulmate sitting in your center point. It's not going to be necessarily shits and giggles and best friends and soda. You're calling on a cohesive, co-creative energy, a balance, a being balance. And let me tell you again, inner peace puts all the pieces into place. Find the inner peace and come from a place of grace. Yes. Yes. What you see through your eyes can be lies. See it through your heart. Your heart tells you the truth. That's why God put neurons in your heart, in your stomach, or in your belly. I'm getting all caught up on myself. Getting all co-creative right now, feeding on all this vibration coming in. You see, I have been going through something myself. I was sick last week. A shift in my being. I'm trying to help you build the best version of yourself possible, and that's going to be tough, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a drill sergeant for daily change, baby. And I say that with no condescending nature. You have opportunity, an open door. Year 1 of the 9-year cycle, break ground. It's back-breaking work, but break ground, get it tilled, get it nurtured, get it fertilized so you can plant that seed. See what I'm saying? The seed is things that you need, not just want. Want can be ego. What do you need? What do you need? And be true about it. Be true to yourself about it. Talk to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Hell, set a table for all your dead ancestors and sit down and ask them to sit down and help show you shit. Come on. You want to go to the Akashic Record Hall? Follow me on down to the dream sequence number 1 and ask your ancestors for some advice. They're floating around ready to give it to you. Yeah. Time is only linear when you're in the body. Remember that. Those of you that have had near death will know what I'm talking about. Those of you that haven't, ask somebody about their near death and then you'll learn. To be the best being you want to be in the highest level of love that you're seeking, to activate this separation into a union, to become one with something that is part of you, to find the twin within, to find the purpose of what you need to complete. You've got to remain balanced. You have to find inner peace inside. You know what I'm talking about. You can blame it on the environment. You can blame it on your work. You can blame it on your partner. You can blame it on whatever you want. You can stuff those feelings down as far as you want until they're so scary, so painful that boogeyman under your bed's going to grab you by the legs and rip you out and pull you underneath there with him. Or you can kick off that outer persona. Understand that the 3-dimensional concept isn't going to answer every single question you have because we are spiritual beings as well. And start doing your work. Start saying, I've been seeing things through 2 eyes. I've been seeing it, but I haven't been being it. It's like window shopping. You've been looking, but you haven't touched. So I want you to understand. Start touching the parts of yourself deeper within yourself. Those places, those nooks and crannies where you are putting the precious advice and inner wisdom and intuition that you were given as a soul being. Because you were given everything that you need. You were given all the truth that you need. Truly, the knowledge of Source is inside of you. Do you doubt that? Then if you doubt that, you doubt many things. No wonder you are having a difficult problem. Don't come with doubt. Be diligent. Do things different. Realize today is a different day. Wake up, be in the now, get into a mindful place, learn how to express yourself, feel your feelings, feel your emotions. If you're upset, feel it. If you're angry, feel it. But don't hurt other people. Jerry Hicks said one quote that I love. He goes, I don't care how wildly you swing your arms, just don't hit me or anyone else. Experience yourself. Express yourself. Learn that you must create. Creating is the catalyst for change. You are a creator in the likeness of a creator. So if you're not creating, my friend, no wonder you're having a backed up situation. You're constipated. You're creating and your creator, you're constipated. Jeez. It's that eloquent. Like they say, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't know it yourself. So if there's any 6-year-olds out there, let's get ready. I'm taking it to a skilled therapeutic level of higher vocabulary and intelligence. Don't let your emotions supersede your intelligence. Perspective is everything. Just changing the way you see something is a game changer, right? Perception is your reality. Change your thoughts, change your life. Wayne Dyer said that. So the way you stop this karmic cycle, this pattern, number one is you stop repeating it. You start being yourself. You put yourself into the present. You start telling yourself the truth, and you start living your truth. It sucks. It's going to make your life kind of a little upside down if you've been living a lie for a long time. But maybe you haven't been living a lie. Maybe you've just been living under the bar of what you think you are. Maybe you've been lying to yourself about who you really are. It's okay. Just try to change it up from now on. Release those things. Start being conscious. Let go of the past. Today's a new day. Start doing it differently. Understand your mind and your body and your soul are a trinity, and they want to try it. Try it. You might like it. Cultivate regular mindfulness. Meditate as much as you can. Somebody asked me at work, "Hey, Ryan, do you meditate?" And I just looked at them. You can feel my face right now, right? You know what that look looks like. And I said, "Do I meditate?" "Yes, I do meditate." "Well, how much do you meditate, Ryan?" "Every minute I get." "Well, what do you mean?" I was like, I was actually meditating before you asked me that question. Were you just standing there? Exactly. Meditation isn't a martial art, my friend. I don't have to strike a kata to cancel out and to be here in the present. To be mindful doesn't mean I have to be in a battle-ready pose. I don't have to be in a lotus pose to be a meditation. I don't have to have sage in my hands to be soulful and to be sitting here. So you can learn to meditate. Every minute is cumulative. Even Thich Nhat Hanh said, the more you meditate, the more it becomes. The more it becomes, the more you become you, right? So cultivate that regular mindfulness, breathing, letting go of shame. Shame blocks that second chakra. Shame and guilt. So what? You messed up. You lived a lie for half your life. It's okay. It's not going to kill you. You know now. Do it different. You can't change the past. You can only change today. You can't even change tomorrow. Tomorrow will be affected by how you live today. So if you don't change today, of course tomorrow's not going to change either. Wow. And explore the Hermetic principles. Cause and effect, polarity, gender. Yeah, there's 7 of them. They're pretty freaking sweet and fabulous. They're like spiritual laws. I talk about them all the time. I'm excited about it. We're building a being from the bottom up. You want love? Look within, my friend. You want to get past these roadblocks, to be able to open your eyes, to be able to elevate your consciousness. We need to go down a walk of the 3D, 4D, 5D. Stop looking at things, stop looking at the love that you want with only a 3-dimensional perspective. Yeah, you can touch it, hold it, and fold it, but it does not necessarily mean you know it inside and out, right? And generally, to know it inside and out, you need to connect to yourself and start learning about that. The twin starts within. That's why you get the call sign. That's why you get the catalyst. That's why you get the synchronicities, because you're echoing it. You're mirroring it. It's tracking you like a hound dog. Hello? Hallelujah. See, that's why it's not your twin that's setting off the 1111. It's not your twin that's setting off your 143. It is you, because you're connected. Explore within and you understand the connection. When you understand the connection, you are able to get past rejection of the body. The body wants something practical. The body wants tangible. The body doesn't want a higher level of learning. The body doesn't want to be understanding of something higher, because that scares it. When the body starts going down that spiritual road of awakening, it gets nervous. It gets sweaty. It gets palpitations. Because the body's like, oh shit, but what if the soul figures out it doesn't have to be here? Then I'm done. You see, the body's symbiotic. The body's a beast. It's trying to survive. And it will prevent you by scaring you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I'm here for you. Many of us are here for you. I've been putting up videos lately. If you follow me on all my branches of social media, please look at the banner and you can do that. I've been having a lot of purple auras and purple orbs in my stuff. So I asked a friend of mine, who's a shaman, what is this talking about? What does this mean? Number one, it's activation. It is Saint Germain's violet flame energy, that elevation, acceleration, ascension energy of Ascended Master. So we're shifting gears here, my friends. We're going to be taking this channel deeper into the darkness. I got 2 torches, one for me and one for you. We're going to light this up, and we're going to bring a hell of a lot of heart. Right? That's how we're going to do it. I'm here to help you out. Accept that all encounters are a reflection of you. It's convenient that your ego wants to play the role of a victim. It's convenient that your ego wants to say, well, I didn't do that, or I don't know what's going on, I can't handle it. Because the body is trying to take over. Realize that every single person you've met is part of you. Realize that every single event is part of you. Stop trying to separate things because you see separation. You are not seeing through the eyes of the soul, you're seeing through the eyes of the body. The body will lie to you. Did you hear what I said? You are seeing through the eyes of the body, not the soul. That's why it is important to begin to elevate to a higher understanding, higher chakra. That's why I'm going to be doing the ASMR therapy as well to activate this process. Some of you don't like it, some of you do. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I do a little bit of something for everybody. That's how we're going to do it. Once again, put your bell on. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be putting stuff up regularly, more than just twice a week. And if you are not getting outside, if you're not getting into nature, do so, please. These are the places that you can connect directly to Source. Go hug a tree and see. You'll feel grounded like you never felt before. But I want you to understand, there's a phrase, you can't see the forest for the trees. You're 2 parts. I want you to be in front of the tree. The body's going to see the tree sitting right in front of it. Allow the body to be there. And then allow the perception of the third person party, the elevated self, the third eye, as we get into the 4D, the 5D, to see the forest. Then you've got a third and first person perspective. Now you are beginning to see the social interaction of soul and self. Now you're beginning to understand how we're going to change this world, my friend. I am on fire and I'm not putting it out. If you want to put out my flame, you will have to put me out. If you want to stop my message, you will have to prevent my mouth from opening. And I'm willing to be there for that. I'm not stopping. We are doing this. If you are with me, give me a shout out down below. We are going to make a difference. This is the year to plant your seeds. You want the divine love, you want the divine twin, find the twin within, and everything will work out, my friend. I promise. If you need coaching, counseling, if you need help, if you need any kind of I Ching involvement, contact me. We'll make it happen. If you want general questions answered, ask down below and people will get involved. Right? My following tribal, beautiful, wonderful creators and manifestors. We're going to help out down below, right? Oh yeah, look for another show in 2 days. I'm doing it differently every day. Be there with me. Peace, light, and love. And I will see you on the other side.